My name is Sarah Rodriguez, National Director of Justice and Mercy International in Brazil, Amazon. And you have seen in the news and in our platforms the situation here in Manaus. And first, I need to thank you for the quick answer from so many of you in prayer, financial support, mobilization of resources in order to help so many who cannot be helped through the health system in Brazil right now. We have been from day one in the front lines, connecting people to tanks of oxygen, refilling their tanks, providing medication, providing protection equipment for our volunteers to help those who could not find a bed in a hospital and they were being treated at home. Dozens of NGOs, influencers like private businesses, cooks, fathers, mothers, brothers, rich and poor, we were all together out there trying to provide for people who could not get help in neither private hospitals or public hospitals. As the days went by, the situation got worse and worse. Lack of distributors, lack of oxygen, lack of tanks, lack of medication, lack of just the basic needs for food, it's all gone. And our job has been to bring relief from different states. There's several people in Brazil, partners, businesses who are trying to send supplies as the Amazon is just running out of it. This is definitely one of the hardest moments that we have experienced in the history of the Amazon. The public system and the private systems are overwhelmed, and civilians are trying to save civilians. There's very few health people taking care of a lot of sick people right now. And all of our resources, all of everything that we can find, we're turning into oxygen as they can produce locally, buying tanks for these people, purchasing medication for them, connecting them with food in the doors of the hospitals as our volunteers were out there feeding those who were either waiting for news from their relatives or waiting to be admitted into a hospital. And all of this was through the support of people from all over the world like you who are helping us, helping others. As we realized the collapse of the public and private systems in Brazil for hospitals, we made the hard decision to remove all of our volunteers from the streets that were helping people, saving people, for them to first not get sick because we could not admit them into any of the hospitals, but also we're trying to slow down the speed of contamination locally and hopefully start to decrease the pressure in our public system right now. I wish I could say this another way, but people in Manaus are dying. I cannot protect my own. We're losing hundreds of people, and it's just not numbers. It's Natálias, Guilhermes, Marcelos, Dona Rosilda. And our prayer is that the sound of the hearts who are beating strong in the middle of the lungs of the world will move people around the world to stop the cycle of death that's happening here in our state. Our volunteers are tired. We're losing people along the way. Some are getting sick along the way. And I ask that you would pray for our city and our state. I pray that you would support in any way, any kind of resources that will come down. And we will continue to serve until this passes. Everything that we get, everything that we can find, everything that we can connect, we will take to those homes where people need to continue breathing. To all the health professionals here, pray for their strength. They're exhausted, but they're not alone. We're helping them, we're serving with them. And for the Manawara people, we keep saying, don't lose hope. This too will pass. This will pass.